rounded a corner on the second floor of the hotel and the lights flickered again.
Yeah, I hear you.
Is this better? Nettie rounded a corner on the second floor of the hotel and the lights flickered again, casting odd shadows the length of the hallway. She suddenly became keenly aware that she was alone. The halls of the hotel were typically bustling with guests, but not now. It was that odd space of time between check-in and check-out. Guests staying over were out enjoying New York City. Everyone else had left or was waiting in the lobby for their rooms to be cleaned, which is what her friend Cora was supposed to be doing. Cora was a good ship for the most part, but she had a habit of taking naps in the opulent rooms, and she was supposed to be readying them for new guests. They'd laughed about this before, but this time Nettie was mad. That morning, she had finally steeled herself to approach Mr. Burnham while he was having drinks with colleagues in the Palm Room, a glass-roof lounge where the hotel's elite guests converged to see each other. But her boss, Mr. Pike, had intercepted her. "Your friend Cora has gotten lost again," Pike said, an iron grip on Nettie's elbow. "Go find her." "Cora!" Nettie shouted, filled with impatient annoyance. She took the skeleton key out of her pocket and twirled it around her finger. The rattle of the elevator cage echoed through the corridor behind her. Nettie looked back in its direction. The lights flickered again. When they stabilized, she saw him. He was just a shadow peeking from around the corner, but he was there, watching her. She turned her head quickly, hoping he hadn't noticed her noticing him, as she kept him in her peripheral vision. The shadow man moved and was gone. Not knowing exactly where he was only made the sinking feeling in her stomach worse. Nettie turned on her heels, moving faster. The lights flickered. She looked over her shoulder. The man was in a different shadow, closer. Her breath caught in her throat. Nettie started to run. She felt him moving behind her. As she rounded a corner, she spotted Cora's maid's cart by one of the rooms. Nettie ran around the cart and banged on the door. The man leapt around the corner, rushing toward her. Nettie jammed her key into the lock, threw the door open, and locked it behind her. She heard the man stumble as he bumped into the maid's cart, then nothing. No footsteps, no effort to steady the cart, silence. Nettie put her ear to the door, hoping to hear retreating footsteps. Nothing. He wasn't even trying the door handle. She closed her eyes and held her breath. What was he doing out there? She could feel him just beyond the door. The moment seemed to stretch on for hours. "I think you'll like my work," he said quietly, as if he knew her ear was against the heavy wooden door, as if he were whispering at her shoulder. The hairs on the back of her neck stood up, and she jumped away. She covered her mouth with both hands to stop herself from yelping. If nothing else, he would not know that she was afraid of him. The doorknob jiggled. His work? His work. Cora. Then she noticed the odd smell hanging heavy in the air.